Alright lads, and welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2020 as Celtic. This is part 23. I hope you all enjoy. In this episode we've got two games. First, the big one, the Scottish Cup final against Motherwell. And then an equally big one, the Europa League final against Schalke. So hopefully we can win both of those and get ourselves a quadruple. That would be decent. Let's have a look at how the Premiership ended. And Rangers got into the Europa Cup 2 because we beat Hamilton. So that Rangers have us to thank for having European football at Ibrox. So if you're a Rangers fan and you're watching this, stick a wee comment down saying thanks for that, since we've done you a favour there. Let's have a look at the team that we're going to send out there to try and beat Motherwell to get the treble. It's going to be Afonso in goals, Veličić left back, Naldo right back, Godfrey and Clavijo in the middle. Put him on the ball playing defender. We're going to go for Jadar, Edouard and Tekin in midfield. Kubic is starting on the left, Almada in behind Garcia with Greg Orr playing on the right. Romero has been shit, so that's why he's not in there. And Tekin we could probably take out and put in Gomez for this game against Motherwell, because they'll probably try and play a bit defensively, so we want the extra tackler. But in the next game, I mean a more creative player in here. In the next game, we'll be bringing in either Chal Roberto or Tekin. We'll decide before the kick-off. Let's get going. Hopefully we can get a treble here. Motherwell, we are expected to win this. If we don't, I'm going to be pretty upset. Let's do that. And we expect a win. Considering how much money you guys cost, you should be better than what Motherwell have. Send the assistant and let's get going. We'll just play this one on key highlights, but we'll play the Europa League final on extended. Make sure that we're not missing anything tactically. But here's Veličić. Almada, nice. Left-footed pass to Gregor. He's won it. He's banged it. Oh! Saved by the woodwork. Good start for the first half for Celtic. 81% possession. 3 shots to their 1. They've had none. I mean, actually 3 shots, 1 on target. 20 minutes gone. Gregor on the halfway line. Jadar Edouard picks out Naldo. Jadar Eduardo picks out Kubic, gets to the byline. Crosses it. There's Gregor. He's put it in. 26th league goal of the season. That might not actually just be league goals, that'll be all goals. But 26th goal of the season for Gregor. And I think he's better on the wing than up front. I think he does better on that right wing. But it was a good wee header near post. Bump 1-0. Normal service resumed. Veličić to Godfrey. Almada. Gomez. Veličić. Kubic, just typical Celtic, just stroking it around, lovely. Back to the goalie. Ben Godfrey. Still just, that was wasteful, but he's wasted it. I'd get it. Will Kubic squeeze that in? No, he hits the outside of the post, unlucky. 10 goals Kubic has scored since we got him in January, so that's not too bad. Good rotation player in there. He's actually our best left winger. But most of the time we go for Alfredo in the big games because he just seems, because he came for Real Madrid, he seems like the type of guy that would do better, it feels like. Right, 1-0. I'm happy. I'm happy at 1-0 because it's been a domination. We've just not scored as many goals as we would have liked. Mario Garcia up front is getting subbed off 50 minutes in for Gonzalez. It's getting Gonzalez in there. We're going to demand more. Veličić and Gomez are pressured by that. Okay. Whereas they're inspired. Like, let's just, the lads seem to be, they're all motivated and fired up and stuff, so just let them do their thing. There's a free kick. Gomez back stick. Gregor can't get on there. It was aimed at him, but he just couldn't jump. The Motherwell player must have done enough defensively. Almada. Kubic. Jader Eduardo finds Gomez again out where he took the free kick from. Good pass. Can we get it? We get it. Gonzalez rattles that in. 18th goal of the season. He's been like a rotation option, but he's got the goals when he's been here. He's been getting the goals when he's been getting a chance. Good finish, just rifled it. Right, so it looks like we're getting a treble. Will we be able to get the quadruple? First European silverware of the save, if we can win it. It's against Schalke. I'm glad that they beat Juve, obviously. But maybe that means that they're better than Juve, but that doesn't really... I feel like that doesn't come into consideration when you're playing against them. I feel like it's who's got better players. And I think we'll have better players than Schalke. Naldo. Ciao Roberto. Gonzalez off the bench to bag himself a double. He's thinking to himself, will I get a game in the cup final, the Europa Cup final? He'll probably come off the bench if the striker's not setting the world on fire, because he's proven that he can come off, bang a few goals in. 3 minutes to added. We're not going to make any changes. We're happy with that. Well done, lads. And there we go. Third trophy down. Well done, boys. Well done, you done well. Right, so we'll skip to the Schalke game now. Alright guys, let's just have a wee look at Schalke, see what they've been getting up to. So the past few seasons they came 6th. They actually won the Bundesliga 4 or 5 years ago. Then they were 4th, and then a couple of seconds in a row. And they're currently sitting 6th in the Bundesliga, which is finished. So they came 6th. So they're not even the best team in Germany. I think Bayern won the league, did they? Bayern won it, and we beat Bayern in the Champions League last year. So there's that. Let's have a look at their transfers that they've been doing. So they have sold 267, brought in 126. Hannes Wolf, 53 million they've spent on this guy. 29-year-old Austrian internationalist. Decent, 26 for this guy. Right mid. He's okay. Anderlecht, 19-year-old Belgian central midfield player. He's good. He's decent. I wouldn't imagine he'll be starting. He's only 19. Cool. Well, this is the Europa Cup final. Let's look at the team that we're going to put out there to try and get the win. We're going to start with Afonso in goals, Velajic left back, Naldo right back, Godfrey and Clavijo in the middle. Then we're going to go for Jader Eduard, but we're going to play him on the defend option just because obviously this is a big game. We want him to stay there, just kind of mop everything up. Ciao Roberto's going to start instead of Tekken. He's been in better form, and I feel like he's really becoming a good player. Plus he's got 5.5 star potential, whereas Tekken's kind of feels like he's fizzling out a little bit. Going to go for Gonzalez on the right hand side. I don't want to start Romero when he's that unhappy and he's been playing terribly, so he's dropping out. Normally he would start the big games, but Gonzalez has been scoring, so hopefully he can continue that. Almada in behind Gregor and Kubic on the left hand side. Let's get going. Big day for Celtic. Hopefully we can get the win here. I mean, we've beaten Manchester City to get here, so there is that. We've beat the best team in the tournament, but that doesn't guarantee that we're going to win this. There we go. They're going for a 4-2-3-1, the same as us. I'm sure they'll probably be playing similar tactics of trying to keep the ball and stuff like that, so hopefully we can do it better than them. What do we want to say? It's a big game. Passionately, the fans have been fantastic for us. Go out there and get the trophy for them. They pay your wages. There we go. Faith on all these guys. Send assistant. And let's get going. Stick it on extended highlights. Obviously, Europa Cup final. First one of the save. Jader Eduard picks up a yellow card, so he'll miss the first game next season. Schalke have got a corner. Ciao Roberto somehow cuts it out. 15 minutes gone. 57% possession for Celtic. Clavijo. Ciao Roberto. Jader Eduardo. Switches it. There's Kubic. but he gets tackled. Ciao Roberto picks it up. Almada keeps it going. There's Veličić on the left hand side, but he has to come back to Eduardo, who's got space. Ben Godfrey finds Gonzalez with a lovely pass. He crosses it, but Celtic up there. But there is Thiago Almada. Left foot volley, bottom corner. Celtic have taken the lead here. 28th goal of the season for Almada. Good stuff. He's finally coming back to the player we know and love. This is why I have such a soft spot for Almada. In the seasons that you guys never seen is where he was doing things like this on the reg. But it was more against like Scottish teams when we were expecting to beat them. But we weren't as overpowered as we are now. Now we just dominate every game basically. But 1-0 Celtic, 57% of the possession. So we've had more of the ball, we've had more shots, everything is going well. 30 minutes gone. Long throw from Naldo here, another goal would be good. There's Gregor, he heads it but it's over the bar. Unlucky. Who's playing good? The two wingers are not having great games. Striker's not terrible but not great. It's basically only Thiago Almada that's having a great game. Hits it to the back stick, here's Clavijo! Oh, and it's 2-0, Almada! He's put it over the line! Fantastic stuff, Thiago Almada. What a result this is going to be. Big Clavijo's unlucky not to get a goal from such a tight angle. Excellent, 8.7 for Almada. Kubic has been error prone today, but that's just what Kubic is going to need to do. And assertively, you might be winning, but that could all change. I like to say that when we've got a couple of goals lead. I don't like to say it with one goal. Ozan Kabaj. Right, Kubic is probably coming off pretty soon. Schalke here. Plays the free kick shot. They're passing it about nice. Found a bit of space there for MK. He beats his man, he crosses it in. Gets blocked and blocked again, and Hugo Afonso gathers that up. Nobody's stopping him winning a Euro. He wants to win the Europa League this year so that he doesn't ever have to come back. And we can just win the Champions League from now on if we're going to win a European competition. Joseph Kubic is going to come off for Alfredo on the left hand side. And Michel Romero is going to come on and play on that right hand side. Hopefully he comes on, has a good game. If he has a good game, he'll score. That's a good game for him. 60 minutes gone, 2-0 Celtic. Okay, right now, I think with 65 minutes gone, we want to go a bit more direct, waste a bit more time, and start to try and get them on the counter. Just kill the game off, because they're going to be pushing forward a lot. Naldo, long throw here. He finds Gregor. Oh, and a great save by the keeper. Got to be a corner kick to Celtic. They're bringing a wonder kid on. Almada here. Whips that ball back stick. Celtic can't get it in the net, but Schalke somehow scramble it clear. Ciao Roberto had a shot in the melee there. Gregor is looking over to the bench saying, I've been playing shite, got to take me off. And the manager duly obliges. Mario Garcia is going to come on. He came on, got 2 goals against Man City in the semi. Hopefully he's a super sub again today. Almada whips the free kick back. Stick! Nobody's there. Here's the MK for Schalke trying to counter attack. Jader Eduardo putting a shift in, getting back. That was him, yep, definitely Jader Eduardo. Don't get sent off. Don't get yourself sent off. Excellent play, Alfredo. Veličić, Ben Godfrey, Veličić, Jader Eduardo, and now Celtic have played their way out of trouble and they're coming back into the Schalke half. It's a counter-attack. Here's Romero, beats two men, but Leno touches it round the post. Good save by the Schalke goalie. That's when you know Romero's not having a good game. Although he beat 2 players, that's just standard. Whether he buries that or no is when you know if he's having a good game. But he's headed it in and shouting over to the bench, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. That was just a good save. And I'm quite happy to accept that that is the case. Good play there. Great ball. Sub to sub. Actually, it was sub to sub to sub. So the manager has to definitely get the praise for that, I would say. Roussel, there's Mark Rosa. 3-0 Celtic, Europa League dream has came true. 77 minutes on the clock. Just don't do this to me, game. Don't let him score. No, Alfonso would never do that to me. He came in saying he's not been getting enough games. And I was like, mate, you play all the big games. The other guy plays all the wee Diddy teams so you can have the week off. Pardew Rockies comes in and plays when we're away to Hamilton and stuff like that. You come in and play when we're Manchester City away. You're the main man. If I need to lose one of these, it'll need to be him. Good save again. Good save again by Big Afonso. Schalke really try to get back in the game, but obviously they need 3. And I'm not going to get them. And we're going to drop back down to balanced. Ruzel with a free kick. Hits it off the wall. Celtic players just closing him down. Look at Almada putting a shift in. 81 minutes on the clock. He's running like he means business. Romero here's. No, it's Naldo. Romero's standing at the side of the pitch. What are you doing? Who do you think you are? Get on. Ciao Roberto! Oh! Just past the post from Ciao Roberto. And Celtic have won the Europa League in 5 minutes time if they don't concede 3 goals. That is exciting stuff. Doherty's already a legend at Celtic, having won the league 9 times in a row. Almada. Here's Schalke. So I don't know what we're going to do in the next game. I don't know about next season. I don't really know which players to take out. I think we're definitely going to lose Romero. But I don't imagine that we're going to be letting too many of the other first team players go. So it'll probably be a pretty similar team. And I've actually got some youngsters that I want to kind of start bedding in. Start getting name game time. The young boy that's on the bench. 18-year-old that we signed in January. I can't remember his name. He's 4-star potential and he's 18. He's 4-star ability and he's 18. So I'm thinking we might get rid of a striker. Romero buries it 4-0. So well, Romero has come on, had a good game. There I was thinking that he was just going to fuck it up, but no. And Celtic are going to go up the road with 4 trophies this season. Hopefully next year we can get 5. Get that Super Cup and that Champions League that we need. Okay, the whistle's about to go and it's all over. Celtic have won the Europa League. First European trophy of the save. Good stuff. That was well done, lads. Almada and Romero making the difference as they so often do. I'm very happy with the result and the way that you played. Well done, lads. 4th trophy of the season. Well, that is all we have time for in this episode, guys. What we'll do is we'll get all the kind of media stuff out the way and then we'll come back for the start of the next episode where we'll be discussing our plans for next season. But as you can see, I don't think that we're a million miles away. In the Champions League, I'm going to take the blame and say that it was my fault because I played this tactic in the Champions League. Where is it? No. That one. We played this tactic in the Champions League at Barcelona and at Chelsea and it cost us the game. I think we could have got through that group with this team playing this formation. So we'll definitely try and remedy that next year. Looking at the team, let's have a look at the team. We've got a lot of players that are young, like Musa. He's our best striker and he's 18. He's only got 10 finishing. That's why I've not been putting him in there. But when he has played, he's played well. 4 goals in 6 games. So we need to start playing him if he's going to come on and be this superstar. He's only saying he's got 4-star potential there, but he's 18, so he's definitely going to get better. He's not just going to stagnate like that. Well, we'll come back at the start of next season and we'll see what kind of players we can add into this team to hopefully push on and win the Champions League. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you next time.